your experience you can always count on. Thank you so much for always staying connected. You are the real MVP. Now, I must first of all start by saying sorry for starting the show behind schedule 10 minutes past 1. We should have commenced earlier, but that's because we're trying to rectify one or two. But now we are here, and trust me, you're going to enjoy today's episode of the show as every time. You know that there is no dull moment with Eagles FM Abuja. My name is Cassandra Yunumbe, your media chick, but my friends call me Cassie. So if you are my friend, go ahead and call me Cassie. So today on the show, we are going to talk about something. Now, it is no longer news that yesterday was International Women's Day, a day set aside to celebrate the achievements of women, recognize their impact in every sector, and also reflect on the work that still needs to be done to create equal opportunities from politics to business, from education to science. Women have continued to break barriers and redefine what leadership looks like. But today we are zooming in on a very important space: technology, or what you would call the tech space. Now, technology is shaping the future of our world, how we communicate, how we work, how we learn, and even how we solve global problems. Yet, when we look closely at the tech industry, one question keeps coming up: where are the women? Now, around the world and even here in Nigeria, women are still underrepresented in tech roles, whether as developers, engineers, innovators, or even founders. And that's why today's conversation is so important. Our topic today is why women must lead in tech, not just participate, not just be present, but lead in the conversations that involve tech. Because when women are part of designing technology, building platforms, or even creating tech solutions, the products, the systems that we build become more inclusive, more balanced, and more reflective of the real world. And to help us unpack this entire conversation, I've got a beautiful lady in the house. We've got a tech educator joining us on the program this afternoon, someone who is actively working to empower people with digital skills and open doors in the technology ecosystem. Yes. Now, this particular woman, like I said, she is a tech educator. That means she's trying to see how you can also climb to the ladder. You can also be at the top. You don't need to be beneath. Now, she is a techie in her 20s. And she says she's documenting her journey and also helping you get started on your own journey. So, as much as she's not yet done with her journey, she believes in holding your hands. And I'm talking about Miss Itwa Rejoice. Welcome for and thank you so much for joining us on the show today, Rejoice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Cassie.
How are you
Thank you,
doing?
everybody.
Okay, so there is a way that we usually open the show, and you're going to join me. So, are you ready?
Yes.
We still have to do the ritual. So, how we do it here on the Girlfriend Show is so we say, this is officially welcoming you to the Girlfriend Show. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to bang the table for me.
Okay.
So, let's do it. This
This
is
is
officially
officially
welcoming
welcoming you
to the Girlfriend Show. Yes. Welcome, Rejoice. Thank you so much. So now
You.
let's talk about it. Who is Rejoice?
Well, Rejoice is a girl in her 20s, yeah? And she's working towards helping people get into tech. I have realized that a lot of people, especially in the tech space, people have regarded the tech space as a men's space, whereas in the tech space they are looking for more women, because women are empathetic, and a lot of women are empathetic, and when it comes to design thinking, when it comes to like tech thinking, we want to see more women in this space, but for some reason they are not there. So I am trying to simplify. I'm trying to let women know. I'm trying to let people know that the tech space is for women also, and it is as easy as it can get. You do not need a computer science degree. You do not need to know how to use a laptop from scratch, like everything. You do not need. You do. In fact, you do not need that whole know how to know how to do mathematics, be good at mathematics, get a class degree to actually go into tech. But for some reason, a lot of people believe that they have to be in a certain level to actually learn a tech skill or get a tech skill.
So you're saying that you simplify it in a way that makes it easy for anyone, especially women, to be able to know that they can actually lead in tech or be in the industry that you say is male dominated.
Exactly.
Okay, now you were saying that you don't need a tech degree, or you don't need a degree in computer science and all of that. So are you also trying to say that you didn't start from that background?
I did not. Actually, I funny, but I studied health education in school.
Wow.
And when I tell people that I studied health education in school, they'll be like, "How? How did you go from health education to computer science?" Like, I don't know anything about in fact, when I started my tech career, I have never used a laptop in my life. I do not like. Okay, let me not say I've never used a laptop in my life. More of like I've never owned a laptop before.
Oh, okay.
I only owned a laptop like few years ago. That was when I used my savings to buy a laptop. I was like, I am going to learn this skill. And while I was learning, I was using ChatGPT. I was using YouTube to learn how to use a laptop.
So it was like self-taught thing for
Self-taught.
you.
Yes. Nobody taught me how to use a laptop. YouTube and ChatGPT taught me how to use a laptop. So when I see people saying, "Oh, I don't know how to use a laptop," I'm like, go on YouTube, go on ChatGPT, ask the basic things. You just need to. On some days I cried when I made mistake and I forgot some keys, but surely I will go back again and I will try again. And today now when I use my laptop, you think that, oh, I've been a computer genius, like I know how to use my laptop. So even till now I still learn new things in these laptops. So that's the thing.
Okay. All right. So you don't need to, it's not rocket science.
It's not
You
at
don't
all.
need to have a computer science background or even a tech background, so to say, for you to be able to use a laptop, own one, or even have a tech skill
You do
in
not.
big 2026.
Yes.
Okay. So now you said that at some point you had to make a choice. What was a turning point for you to understand that at this point I have to diversify? I know I studied health science, right?
Yeah.
But at this point, this health science may not give me what I want. That is not to say that people's health is very important. But how did you know that you were going to take a leap away from health science
Health
to
science.
tech?
Okay. I think with this question, I would like to talk about my story. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I was in 100 level, I just got admission. Few weeks to me getting admission into school, I was called that my dad was dead. So I lost my dad just few weeks into getting admission into school. It was crazy because I was just a young girl, and the only thing that was going through my mind was, okay, am I going to drop out? What am I going to do? And my mom now, she does not have this big business, or my dad left this big money for us that, oh, nah, we had to hustle. I knew that at this point we had to hustle. And all my life, one thing about me is, if when I was in school, if they tell me buy something in school, I will come home, and if I know that my sister, they want to buy something in school, I will not say anything. Just so they will flog me severally in school, to the point that the teachers will go and when they see my mom, they'll be like, Rejoice does not have this thing in school. My mom will like, why did you not tell me? I'll say, I did not know if you could get it for me. That was why. And that was it. So when it comes to, I think maybe it's like the first daughter kind of. So I always believe that I should look for a way. First of all,
There has to
look
be a
for
way.
there has to be a way. I have to look for a way before I meet my mom. That mom, see you. I have to look for a way first of all. So when that all that happened, I was always in my room. Like, I cried. I was crying. Like, it was so bad that my neighbors, I locked myself inside the house. And since I was still new in uni, I did not really have friends. So my landlord, my neighbors, they will always come and knock, are you okay? I say, I'm okay. But it's a lie. I'm inside. I'm crying. I do not cry in front of my mom or because
When you are alone, you're
exactly,
just
I cry
crying.
when I'm alone. So because when they were able to lay my dad to rest, my aunties were like, oh, Rejoice, you are the elder daughter, you cannot cry. Oh, if you cry now, what will your mommy do? Your mom will just calm down, try. And I just knew that at that point in time that I had to look for a way. And that was when I got a job. While I was in 100 level, I got a 9 to 5, a 12 to 12 job, more like a 24 hours job,
Okay.
where I was working as a waitress close to my school. So what I would do, yeah, when I'm done with on the days, it was like 24 hours on, 24 hours off. So during the first 24 hours, I would be at work. And if I had classes that day, I would beg the manager that, oh, I need to go to class, please. And he will say, okay, rush and go and come back very fast. Or I would beg somebody to do my time, and I would do their time when I come, do extra time for them when I come back. So that was how I was going school and work, school and work. It was not easy for me as a 100 level student then. And when I finally, that was when I now found affiliate marketing.
Okay.
When I heard about affiliate marketing, I was like, okay, I can actually go into this. I can try, because they say you can make money through your phone. You can do this through your phone. And affiliate marketing is something that it is not easy. It is really not easy. You have to get people to buy from you. You have to get people to buy. So I started affiliate marketing. I started looking for people. I started posting on social media. I started talking about it. And I got over 100 and something students that I was teaching affiliate marketing at the time.
Wow.
So because of that, I had to stop working. I stopped working, and I was like, okay, I can do this with school. So I was now an affiliate marketer. I had students that I was teaching. I stopped affiliate marketing when I was about entering 100 level, 400 level.
Okay.
Sorry, that was when I stopped affiliate marketing, because 400 level was very tasking, and
Yeah.
I was really, really trying to maintain my CGPA so that it doesn't break. So I was trying my best. So when I graduated in 2024. I graduated in 2024. Now, when I graduated in 2024, I graduated with a 2-1. Thank you, Jesus. So it was like it was honestly, it was really a great day for me. And during the time, I had stopped affiliate marketing for a while because of my exam. So I had stopped. So going back was not like my mind was not there. Like, before I even stopped affiliate marketing, I paid somebody to design a website for me.
Okay.
So when I paid the person, when I saw what the person designed, I was like, wow, this is beautiful. How does somebody do this kind of thing? How is this real? Like, you just press your computer and you are able to create this. Because I
Something like
paid
that.
this person, I think I paid this person 80,000 naira then. Now, if you want to create a website, people are going to call 800K 1 million for you.
Yeah.
Then it was 80,000 naira I paid. It was more of like a landing page. It was not really a website. So 80,000 naira, that was what I paid then. So when I saw this page, it was so beautiful. I was like, how can I learn this thing that this person just did? It was a guy that I paid then, I did not see any ladies that were doing it. It was a guy. I was like, how can I learn this thing now that this guy know how to do? So when I graduated, that was what was in my head. I was like, I need to learn a tech skill. I need to go into the tech space. Because when I was doing my affiliate marketing, I mostly rode with tech people. Okay. So I was hearing software engineering, data analysis. I was hearing all these things, but this design was still in my mind. So I had to go on YouTube. I did extensive research on design, UI UX design. I said, I'm going to learn this UI. I did extensive research. I just knew that while I was doing this research, it felt like it was calling me. Like that was it. I always tell people, do your research first before you buy any course or whatever. It has to be something that you are passionate about, something that you like. That's why even on the days where it feels like no client is coming, you are going
still
to
motivated to keep on.
So that was me. I decided I got the skill and I started learning. And the money that I had saved up from affiliate marketing, I took it and I went to buy my first ever laptop. While I was learning my skill, I was learning how to use that same laptop. I was learning how to use that same laptop, and over time I was getting better. So at least I knew how to on the laptop. I knew how to go to the place where I have to design. I knew how to. So the rest things were just coming like over time, like just seeing new things and learning. But I just needed to learn the basics of that laptop. It's more of like when you set your mind that I do not have a plan B. This is my plan A, B, C. I need to learn it. That's how it was for me. So when I was done learning, getting clients was now an issue, really. So I then decided, I said, instead of me to wait for clients, I'm good. Okay, because if I design, I will send it to my mom. My mom will be like, wow, this is fine. Oh, this is nice. I'll send it to my sister, send it to my friends. Be like, wow, this is fine. but nobody knew that I was a designer.
Yeah.
I don't even post on WhatsApp. I only send it to the people that I know personally. So I set my mind. I said I need to be visible. That was last year. I said I needed to be visible. I needed to be more visible. So I set my mind. I needed to be more visible. I started creating. I started giving myself work.
Okay.
I started creating for myself. When I design like this and I put it on Twitter, I put it on LinkedIn, that was where people started saying, wow, this is really nice. And the way I would tell a story behind a project that I do, people will be like, wow, this is very nice. Wow, I like the way your design thinking. And that was my open door for real. And that was where I started getting
Putting
clients.
yourself out there.
Exactly.
And making sure that people know that this is what you have inside of you.
This is why I say getting the skill is the base. You need to be out there. You need to tell people, because a skill is a skill if people are not seeing it. People will not say, oh my God, you are good, if they are not seeing what you are good at. So that was it. Even till today, I get clients to this point that instead of me taking the clients now, because I have jobs lined up, I am going to call other designers and be like, okay, can you do this job? Can you take this job? I do not have the time. Like, can you take this job? Designers reach out to me, junior designers, oh please, if you have any job, can you? I say no problem. If I get any extra, and if I need an extra, and I will call you on. But that's the thing. And that was all where it started from. So it was never all, oh, she was computer. Nah.
It was never like that.
It was never like that.
Okay. All right. In case just tune in, we are marking International Women's Day, a day set aside to celebrate women and also have the very tough conversations as to what we need to do to make sure that equal opportunities are created for women. And today we're having a focus. We're talking about technology and why it's important for women not just to be in tech, but to lead the conversations when it comes to tech. And today we have a tech educator. She is Itwa Rejoice. Thank you so much, Rejoice, for joining us
Thank
today.
you so much.
Now let's go to this part where I'm very much interested. And now looking at your story and everything you've said, why is it so important that women should not just be present in tech, but should be leading the conversations and leading in the tech space?
Okay, so when it comes to tech, yeah, there's this idea that it is for men, really. Because when I said tech, I think when I graduated, my mom was like, oh, so you're going to get a job now. So you're going to do this now. So I said, I want to. At first, she was not even in support of this whole thing, like sitting in your house and working. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you pressing on the laptop and all that? And all that. But I knew what I wanted. And even till today, she's the one asking me, oh, how is work going? Oh, how is it? She's the one asking me. So people feel like as women, the tech space is not for you. The tech space is for you. Because one thing is, there are men, and when it comes to women, we give birth. Let me even say that. We give birth. We understand what it means to be empathetic. We understand what it means to create.
To nurture.
Yes. We understand what it means to... The way we think about other people, women kind of like, before they think about themselves, they are thinking ahead, like other people first. Before they are a lot of women, before they think about themselves, they are thinking about other people.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the tech space, you are never thinking about yourself. You are thinking about other people, because you are not going to be the one using what you are creating. Other people are going to be the one benefiting from what you create. So you want to put yourself like, okay, if I were this person, and that is something that women do a lot. Before they put themselves first, they are putting other people first. So if you can come into this space, you are a creator already. God made you a creator. As a woman, you are a creator. So you being in the tech space, it gives you time. It gives you more time. Like you work from home. You get to work from home. You get to do what you have to do. You get to work. I think that one of the best things is the fact that you get to work from home. It is not, you don't, before in the olden days, you had to pay money, rent a store, and
go to the cafe.
Yes. And if people don't come to that store to come and buy what you are selling, you will not sell. Because it is location dependent.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to buy a rainfall that day, they cannot come outside. But at least when you are working from home, it is not location dependent. You can be sleeping now and somebody outside the country will reach out to you. When you wake up, you reply that message. You reply that message. And also the idea of being, a lot of us do not want to be dependent. As a woman, if you are hearing this today, like there are so many videos out there right now on TikTok. Like I saw one today again that's been trending, of women coming outside. I don't know if you've seen one. The woman said that, oh, her achievement of how many years of marriage is 4 children.
Wow.
When I saw that video, I was like, Jesus. Yesterday now I saw another one. The lady said, had it been she knew, she would have not gotten married early. She felt like she had a lot to give out to this world.
She didn't do that.
But she
Marriage
didn't do
restricted
that.
her.
That if anybody is listening to this now, please. That when I was watching this video, I said, this is it. Like, this is the thing. This is the thing. As women, our life should not be bounded to marriage. Yes, we will marry. Yes, we will give birth. Yes, we will create. We will reproduce. But first of all, instead of getting married, reproducing, and depending solely on one person, why not be a creator yourself?